सदाशिवसमारम्भां ज्ञानसम्बन्धमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis sitting with us around the world at this moment. 434 places through Nithyananda TV and 48 places two-way video conferencing having Nayana Diksha in 233 cities in 26 countries around the world. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing having Nayana Diksha. Tiruvannamalai, Vancouver Puri, Toronto Kailasam, Seattle Chidambaram, San Jose Madurai, Sharjah, Ohio Prayag, Los Angeles Arunachalam, Hyderabad Bahyanagaram, Oklahoma Somanatham, Phoenix Kanchipuram, Hyderabad Sri, Sunnyvale, California. Who is that? Okay. London Kashi, Devon UK, Pondicherry City Center, Alvarpet Chennai, Oman Sivagangai, Mangalore, Hollywood, Los Angeles, Sattur, Lunas, Malaysia, Dubai Tirukkovilur, Hong Kong Sirgari, Laspet Pondicherry, Workshop UK, and Black Diamond. Am I right? Black Diamond, Canada. What's the next city? Tiruvattriyur, Slovakia, Košice, Adayar, Chennai, Nithyananda Vidyalaya, Bangalore, Kulim, Malaysia, Priyankananda, Malaysia. Then Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, Singapore, Singapuram, New York, Varanasi, Chicago. Chicago has no spiritual name, ma? They are running a center for quite a long time, na? Chicago, I never gave a spiritual name. Bangalore, Malleshwaram, Madrid, Spain. Next to Madrid, what is that? Montreal, Mexico, Tarax, Austin, Bangalore, Marathahalli, Dakota Dunes, Paris, Kalighat, Brooklyn, London, Louisville, Kentucky, Tucson, Arizona, Atlanta, Ujjaini. I already read out Dakota Dunes. And any other centers? Oh, today Nirahara Samyama study. I welcome you all with my love and blessings. Today, Nirahara Samyama, first level, first day, 8th batch. We are inaugurating 8th batch Nirahara Samyama, first level, first day. I would like to remind you guys, Nirahara Samyama is a powerful spiritual process to liberate you from all the foot patterns. So the first level Nirahara Samyama will be 48 hours from today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow morning. We will break the fast. After a 1 or 2 day break, we will start the second level. Great. Blessings to Satur, the MVPCR family. Blessings for the Muhurtakal and Homa. Blessings. The Kumbhabhishekam will happen successfully. Blessings. Blessings to the whole Jamin family. MVPCR குடும்பத்திற்கு இன்றைய பந்தக்கால் நிகழ்ச்சிக்கும் கும்பாபிஷேகத்திற்கான ஹோமங்கள் துவக்கத்திற்கும் பூரண ஆசீர்வாதம். கும்பாபிஷேகம் இனிமையாக நடைபெறும், நல்லபடியாக நடந்தேறும். எல்லோருக்கும் பூரண ஆசீர்வாதம். MVPCR ஜமீன் குடும்பத்திற்கும் ஆசீர்வாதம். Today, Brahmanyam Bahuputratam, happening successfully 7th day. Yes. Now I can see Mahakumbhapuri. Mahakumbhapuri, Prayag. Mahakumbhapuri, Prayag. Blessings to Mahakumbhapuri Ashram. Blessings. Great. Literally, we have a mobile temple. The whole set goes and lands, and Nithyanandeshwara just fills the whole place. Beautiful. As of now, we have 52 applications. Still applications are coming for Nirahara Samyama. Today I'll be initiating all of you guys, all the 52 applicants, into the first level Nirahara Samyama. After the Satsang, let's enter into Satsang. I'll continue on authenticity with Katopanishad. Second chapter, 8th verse, I'll expand. Yesterday I started the 8th verse of second chapter. Today I'll expand on it. Second chapter, 8th verse of Katopanishad. Gurukul kids, Gurukul. Nanarena varena once more. Na narena varena proktayesha suvigneyo Bahuta chintyamanaha ananya prokteda agadiratra nasti aniyan yadarkyam anupramanat. The translation: when taught by an unenlightened being, this Atman cannot be truly known, even though frequently thought upon. There is no way to know it unless it is taught by an enlightened being, an incarnation, for it is subtler than subtlest and beyond argument. Understand, there are some things which has to be taught by the bone marrow, just by you breathing, just by you living it. An unenlightened being will not be able to teach the subtlest truths unless your whole cognizance becomes conscious cognizance. You will not be able to teach. You will be caught. Just yesterday I was telling in the Brahmanyam Bhagavutrata about Mamanisha's patience. Listening for days together. Unless you become authentic to listening, you will feel agitated, bored, irritated, will not listen. You will try to jump. I was observing her for last so many days. Not even one conversation she is trying to wind up quickly. Many times even I'll say, come to the point straight. That may be useful for a different purpose. But when you do this kind of work, especially helping an individual to find their root thought pattern of suffering, you need a tremendous listening. For last 17 days she is listening. I am so happy. She is not shown tiredness even for a moment because she never had a tiredness. I tell you guys, if I see that in you guys, I know you have become authentic. All of you have become authentic. Because when you develop listening, you will not be able to carry inauthenticity in you, a lack of integrity in you, because the lack of integrity, if you are carrying, that will be heard by you again and again. Listen. Only when you are not listening to you, you can carry lack of integrity in you. If you are listening to you, the cry will be too much. You will sit it, you complete it. Why do you stop listening to you? Because too much crying inside. The suffering is too much. One of my brahmacharis said, I have too much pain. From the day I came to the ashram, still I have not done anything big, so I don't want to come to this BB program. All I thought is, Arey, you only have to come and sit. This is the exact pattern with which you are suffering. Unless you dig out that pattern and complete it, you are not going to get out of this suffering. And I want to tell you, he is the most sincere worker. Poor fellow. Yogananda only. Such a sincere guy. How many of you in the ashram feel Yogananda is a real sincere guy? Yogananda, just raise your head and see. Look around. How many votes for you? And I will vote for him. I will vote for Yogananda. But this poor guy is suffering with this one pattern. See, till this pattern leaves him, he will not have that completion, the joy of participating in my Sangha. He delivers so much. He does so much work. Still the joy of being part of my Sangha is not granted to him because he suffers with this root pattern. if he listens to him, he will complete that pattern, he will come out of it, he will become authentic. But what to do? This guy is stubborn. And I have never seen him resist any resistance. In my whole his life around me, I don't know how many years, 5 years, I have never seen him resisting. So I could not force him. I said, all right, leave it, don't tell anything to him. He never said no, not only no to me, to anybody. He is the one stood by me so much. So when he wants to resist, I said, all right, let him have that play, it's okay. He is qualified. Hey, don't show him too much, he's feeling shy. No, I tell you. He is my very extension. He is my very extension. Never, never, never I have seen him resisting for anything. Anything. But this poor guy is caught in this one engram. I am not delivering. Manisha, if he does not come to the class, it's okay. At least sit with him and help him to find the source of that pattern. Hey, if you don't want to come to the class, it's okay. But at least sit with her for some time and find the source of that pattern. He is always there for me. Always there in the background. Never pushing me. Never asked for attention, never asked for anything. Will not even ask like things like I will come to Kumbh Mela or I will come to Tiruvannamalai, even those things. But the only pattern this fellow carries is that I am not delivering. Please understand, I want all of you to enrich out of completion all the work he does with this mood, I am not delivering. Maybe work, but does not give him the Purnatva, fulfillment of being part of me. I feel he is part of me, and poor fellow, he is not feeling he is part of me. That's a very sad thing. There are very few whom I think they are part of me and they don't feel they are part of me. Listening, I tell you, listening just transforms you. If you are listening, you will not be inauthentic and you will not have lack of integrity. Because even one lack of integrity step you take, immediately, hey. Stop, come back. Come to the completion. You will come back to completion. From there you will function, you will move. These tattwas I am sharing with you all can be taught only by the guy who lives it. I am so happy I made a foolproof system. I will not have pseudo teachers now. The system is such, only if you are in completion, you are in Purnatva again and again, you will be able to teach it to others. Otherwise not. Suddenly I am seeing our Kalabhairava is having a full-fledged garland, new dress, the lamp, full decoration, much more than Anandeshwara, Nithyanandeshwara. Of course, both are one and the same. I am saying more than Nithyanandeshwara, deity in the temple, Kalabhairava is having all the glory. I said he earned it on his own right and merit. The way he blesses people and brings joy to people's life, otherwise sitting in the center of the thousands of atheists, no, really. Now I am seeing whether they go to Nithyanandeshwara or not, they all go to Kalabhairava now. He is able to prove his power and his presence. I decided we will have a beautiful temple for him. And we will also have a silver kavacham, gold kavacham, and everything. We will do the work. We will start. Some people go there out of devotion, some go there out of fear. Better to have ourselves in good books with him. Chakrat Devata. Just. And I also feel when people become more and more authentic, they are able to feel connected to Kalabhairava. Kalabhairava is Guru. Nithyanandeshwara is more like a father, mother. He tolerates everything. But with Kalabhairava, people behave, he is Guru. Hey, he is Guru. Now, every day night I am seeing, he has so many lamps around him and big garlands around him. He is wearing new dresses and fully, highly maintained, clean, with his vibhuti, kumkum. I think he has his own pujaris also. Am I right? Or main temple pujaris do. I think people do it on their own. We will keep Kalabhairava as the deity to people to do puja on their own. Let them offer whatever they want on their own. Anyhow, why do you think? Because of he expresses his authenticity. Now I can see some more cities joining: Scottsdale, Durango, and Dhyanatma. Durango, which country? And Dhyanatma. Yes, blessings. Understand, only when you are able to live these tattwas, you can even teach. I am so happy automatically the quality of our acharyas have increased. Because these tattwas you can never teach unless you live it. You cannot just do like a guaranteed solution, memorize, mug up and go and blast and come back and live as you want. No, you cannot. You cannot do it. Now I can see the authenticity of the organization structure and the qualification of acharyas, healers, everything is drastically raising because these tattwas cannot be taught by unenlightened being. To teach these tattwas, you have to become a certain level of enlightened. Only then you can even teach these tattwas. And you will be stuck where your enlightenment is stuck. See, enlightenment is like a constant expansion. If you are stuck for somebody's question, understand you are stuck for same question inside you. Integrity. if you are authentically integrated, you will not give a single false promise to you and false promise to others. Literally, you will be moving around unclutched. You may not have destroyed your mind, but you will have the mind only to use whenever you need. How many of you cognize after you started practicing authenticity and integrity, the quality of your unclutching has become at least 10 times more? The quality of your unclutching has increased. That's the truth. When you authentically practice integrity and authenticity, the unclutching, because the completion level increases. Continuously, consciously cognizing, the incompletions are getting healed. Completions are raising. Nanarena varena proktayeshaha suvignyeyo baguda chintyamanaha ananya prokte agadiratra nasti aniyan yatarkyam anupramanat. All over the ashram I am seeing listening is happening. That's the most beautiful thing. Listening. How many of you cognize your listening quality has increased? I tell you, when your listening quality has increased, you able to listen to you also will increase. You able to listen to you. The authentic listening of your mamakara is unclutching. Understand, I am defining. If you are able to listen to you authentically, complete integrity and authenticity, you will be unclutched. Listening. I can see. To become an acharya, first thing, second thing, third thing, and last thing you need is listening. That's all. Nothing else. Listening. In this Brahmanyam Bhagaputratam program itself, now I know who are all going to become acharyas. Whoever is sincerely listening to the conversations happening between the person who is sharing and Mamanisha, all you guys are going to become acharyas. Whoever thinks this is not for me, when I talk I will listen. When Mamanisha talks to me I will listen. This is not for me. And playing with something, playing with your mind, playing with so many other things. You will be helped by the program, but you are not going to become acharya. An acharya, the basic quality for an acharya is listening. 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 Na narena varena proktayeshaha. If an unenlightened being teaches this truth, it cannot be known. Person who does not live these four tattwas cannot teach. cannot teach. If he teaches, you will not know. More and more and more I am defining, redefining the subtler and subtler questions of authenticity and integrity. How do you think? Because I am living and I am getting the questions from the people who are authentically living. Only when you live authentically authentic, you will even ask whose anyakara I should fulfill, whose I should not fulfill. How do I know? Means you have tried it. You have tested with it. I know the questions comes from time tested and space tested. There are some tattwas, time tested. When you test it for years, you will have some questions. There are some tattwas, space tested. The moment you test it with your space, you will have the questions. Based on the question, I can tell you, is it space tested or time tested or wasted? There are some questions spouse tested. You don't use it on you, you test it on your spouse. Time tested, space tested, spouse tested. Now I can see Ottawa, Canada also. Blessings. Oh, all of them are on for Nirahara Samyama. Time tested, space tested, spouse tested, and wasted. Tattwas, the questions. The questions you raise is enough proof. Have you started living the tattwas or not? I have a story to tell you. A man feared his wife was not hearing as well as she used to, and he thought she might need a hearing aid. Not quite sure how to approach her. If you tell your spouse you need a hearing aid, that's all. You will lose your hearing. You may need one. So he called the family doctor to discuss the problem. The doctor told him, there's a simple informal test the husband could perform to give the doctor a better idea about her hearing loss. The doctor says, here is what you do. Stand about 40 feet away from her and ask her a question. In a normal conversational speaking tone, see whether she hears it or not. If not, go to 30 feet. If not, then go to 20 feet. And so on until you get a response. This guy thought, after all, the test is harmless and I can do it very nicely, informally. The evening, the wife is in the kitchen cooking dinner and he was in the den. He says to himself, I am about 40 feet away. Let's see what happens. Then in a normal tone, he asks, honey, what is for dinner? No response. Husband moves closer to kitchen, about 30 feet from his wife, and repeats, "Honey, what is for dinner?" Still no response. Next, he moves to the dining room where he is about 20 feet from his wife and asks, "Honey, what is for dinner?" Again, no response. So he walks up to the kitchen door about 10 feet away, asks, "Honey, what is for dinner?" Again, no response. He walks right up behind her, next to her. "Honey, what is for dinner?" She says, the name of the husband. "Honey, for the 5th time I am telling you, chicken." Understand who needs hearing aid. If your hearing is impaired, you need hearing aid. If your listening is impaired, you need authenticity. Listening aid is authenticity. When you bring authenticity, you start listening. When you bring integrity, you start listening. 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 Na narena varena proktayeshaha suvignyeyo bahuda chintyamanaha ananya prokte agadiratra nasti aniyan yadarkyam anupramanat. When taught by an unenlightened being, this Atman cannot be truly known, this Tattva cannot be truly known. Even though frequently thought upon, even if you think again and again about it, it will not be known to you. It will not become part of you. There is no way to know unless it is taught by an enlightened being, an incarnation, for it is subtler than the subtlest and beyond argument. At one point, you just need to feel the person who is teaching you is living it. You need to feel, not convinced. Not to be convinced, you need to feel he is living it. He is living it. Only if it is taught by an enlightened being, an incarnation, You get it because it is subtler than the subtlest and beyond argument. Subtler than the subtlest and beyond argument. We'll move to the next verse. Next verse, second chapter, 9th verse. Gurukul. नैषा दर्गेन मतिरापनेयो प्रोक्तान् येनैव सुज्ञानाय प्रेष्टः यां त्वमाप सत्यत्रुतिर्पतासि त्वातृङ्नो भूयान् नचिकेत प्रतिष्ठा नचिकेत प्रष्टा. The translation: O dearest, this Atman cannot be attained by argument. It is truly known only when taught by another, a wise teacher. O Nachiketa, thou hast attained it. Thou art fixed in truth. May we ever find a questioner like you. Wow. He says, oh dearest, first time he is expressing his love. I can never imagine Yamadharma saying, oh dearest. Naisha dargena madirapaneyo proktan yenaiva sujnanaya preshtaha yam tvamava satyatrudirpatasi tvatrugno bhuyan nachiketa prashta. He says, oh dearest, this Atman cannot be attained by argument. It is truly known only when taught by a person who is living it, who has become it. Only when you listen from a person who has become it. From tomorrow, ashramites also will chant verses. You can memorize one verse, it's not a problem. Maximum I speak on 1 or 2 verses. So, I wanted to stop with this verse because tomorrow I wanted all of you to chant this verse. Then I'll expand on it. With this, I move to the next step of the next part of the morning satsang, Dial the Avatar.